Okay, let's call this meeting to order at 5:30. First up, we have Mr. Corey. You've got the purchase orders and payments by resolution.
Yes. This evening we have the purchase orders. We have about a $21 million expenditure budget, and this purchase order list is quite long. It's basically setting up our operation expenditures for the year, totaling $3,766,000 and some change for all of our departments to begin operations for the year.
Okay, I have no questions over them.
I have no questions.
No questions.
Okay, is there a motion for approval?
I'll make a motion to approve the purchase orders as presented.
I'll second.
Got a motion by Mr. Siciliano, a second by Ms. Heading to approve the purchase orders as presented. Ms. Malhotra,
Yes.
Mr. Siciliano,
Yes.
Ms. Heading,
Yes.
motion carries.
We have two payment by resolutions, one for the sheriff's office and another one for various with Cincinnati Bell, totaling 5,000 and some change. And if there's any questions.
I have no questions.
I have no questions. Do we know what the purchase or what the resolution number is?
5. And I'll make a motion to accept payment by resolution. Resolution 2021-5.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of feedback. I think Jim just passed that, so I'll second.
You got a motion by Mr. Siciliano and a second by Ms. Heading to approve resolution number 2021-05. Ms. Malhotra,
Yes.
Mr. Siciliano,
Yes.
Ms. Heading,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you, board.
Thank you. Are there any items to be removed from the consent agenda?
I have none.
I have none.
Okay, and then is there a motion for the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I will second.
About a motion by Mr. Siciliano and a second by Ms. Heading to approve the consent agenda as presented. Ms. Malhotra,
Yes.
Mr. Siciliano,
Yes.
and Ms. Heading,
Yes.
motion carries.
Okay, down to new business. We're on planning and zoning. Is that you, Ronnie?
It is. Good evening. So there's one property you guys, the board has before them this evening, 9491 Birch Drive. We've received several calls in the last week or so regarding the appearance of the property. This is the second time this property's been in front of the board. We passed a resolution pursuant to the ORC back in April, on April 2nd of 2019, authorizing the township to clean up the property and make sure everything was in order. The property owner back then did comply. We had to work with them. It took several weeks, but they were able to bring the property into a compliance as far as the statute's concerned. Unfortunately, it's fell back out of compliance, and I'm asking the board tonight to declare the property a public nuisance per the ORC 50587. The statute requires a 7-day notice. Like before, we can give them 7 days. We can give them 30 days. We can give them however long the board chooses. In past, we've, give 7 days, but we work with them as long as they're showing progress. We typically try to work with them. So, and I was able to speak to this property owner earlier today. There were some other issues on the property that were actual zoning violations and not ORC issues, and the zoning violation has been corrected as of today at about 11 a.m. So that was a good thing.
I have no questions on this. I've looked at the pictures and it is definitely an eyesore, and I can understand why we've been getting calls on it. So I'm open to hearing what the other two trustees have to say.
Yeah, I agree with you, Trustee Mahotra, that, yeah, the pictures are, that's tough. Yeah, so I can understand how we're getting a number of calls as well. So I don't have any questions.
Ronnie, why is there a dumpster on the property?
So, good question. The property owner just brought in a dumpster. I don't know if he had gotten word that we were coming to, down to get pictures and whatever, but he scheduled a dumpster, I believe, late last week. He had a dumpster brought in so that he can help, so that he can get the property cleaned up. As you can see today, the pictures that I was able to take today, there hasn't been a lot of improvement. The dumpster's full. I mean, he's dumpster, but there's just a lot of stuff on that property. But that's what the dumpster's for. That's what I've been told, is that it's for cleaning up of the property.
So that dumpster is going to have to be taken off property and either another one brought in or.
Empty that, yeah.
Sorry, what's the play on this, Ronnie, since this is a repeat offender, and are they getting the right help they need from other social services in the community?
That I don't know. I think, I don't know if you guys recall, this was the gentleman that had taken in some of his nephews due to an unfortunate situation, family situation. And there's, based on what I've been told, he's trying to expand the house. And it's just, I don't know what his financial situation is. I don't know what the situation with the kids are, but I think he's trying. I think he's got a lot of odd jobs, and I think that it just gets out of control sometimes as far as scrapping different things and keeping things on site. Hopefully, like I said, I spoke to him today. It was a very pleasant conversation. He seemed to be receptive to what I told him. I just, explained that we got to see progress, and this can't keep happening. We don't want to be back here a year from now. But as far as the other services that are available to him, I don't know. That I can't speak directly to.
Mr. Reiners, can we make a phone call to somebody to make sure that there's eyes on that property, just not even in regards to our authority with cleaning it up, but just to make sure that if there are social services that this family needs, that somebody has knocked on that door?
Yes, ma'am, we absolutely can. So we can contact, a couple of different agencies. Happy to make those contacts, from Warren County Health Department, Warren County Social Services. We can reach out to the building department as well. Make sure that, if he is expanding on the property, that he has proper permits and is following all the guidelines. So we will definitely make those contacts this week.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have no further questions.
Okay. You bring up some good points. Thanks for bringing those up, Trustee Heading. With that, is there a motion for the resolution?
I'll make a motion to adopt a resolution 2021-06 to approve that.
I'll second.
We've got a motion by Mr. Siciliano and a second by Ms. Heading to approve resolution number 2021-06. Ms. Malhotra?
Yes.
Mr. Siciliano?
Yes.
Ms. Heading?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then,
Thanks,
so now we're on to our proclamation.
Yes, ma'am. This was a request that the Board of Trustees received about a week ago, asking that the trustees approve this proclamation, which is Health for Humanity Yogathon. And the proclamation is in your packet and attached. And, it's asking that the board approve this proclamation, and we would then in turn send it back to the gentleman who requested it.
Okay. Would anyone like to read the proclamation?
I nominate James Siciliano.
So the person that currently can't walk right now, talk about yoga. All right, we'll go. It says, Deerfield Township Board of Trustees do hereby officially recognize Health for Humanity Yogathon. And it says, whereas yoga is an ancient process of keeping the human mind and body in good health, spiritual training is considered a part of physical training from ancient times in India. The Surya Namaskar is a special sequence of yoga postures that provides the key health benefits of yoga in a very succinct package. Whereas Hindu Swayamsevak Sangh, I really apologize if I'm mispronouncing all of this, is a voluntary nonprofit social and cultural organization which aims at preserving and passing on the ancient Hindu heritage and cultural values to the next generation of Hindus and raise awareness around the world. And whereas HSS is organizing a Health for Humanity Yogathon, and the goal is to promote friendship, mutual understanding, and good health among multicultural and diverse members of the community. And whereas yoga enthusiasts, yoga studios, local schools, and organizations are participating in this event, sun salutations can be included daily during this time as a part of physical activity and for spiritual training. Now, therefore, Deerfield Township does hereby proclaim January 16th through the 31st, 2021, Health for Humanity Yogathon.
Well done, Jim. Well
Very
done.
good. Very good.
Thank you.
Hey, Kristen, did you tell him part of the process was he has to run through the actual yoga routine now that he read the proclamation?
All right, can you show us the sun salutation there, Jim?
Again, considering I have a boot that goes up to my knee and the surgery on my Achilles does not allow me to walk currently, I don't know if I'll be able to get out of a pose if I get into one. I think Trustee Heading, aren't you really big into yoga? I don't know if you would like to show us. I think you practice daily. If I'm not.
Yeah, I think you do practice daily.
I love yoga, but I thought you did a fantastic job, Jim. Thank you for reading that.
Thank you. It was my first proclamation. I love it. And honestly, I think we all, after the year that a lot of us have had, I think we all need. I love it. It says, let me see. To promote friendship, mutual understanding, and good health among multicultural and diverse members of the community. Absolutely.
Definitely. Okay. Well, is there anything for discussion tonight?
I have nothing.
Yes, Trustee Heading. I saw you raise your hand.
Yes, thank you. I just want to make sure that anybody watching understands the vaccine rollout is being controlled by the state of Ohio, and the township nor the city of Mason have any control over the rollout. And that this is vitally important for them to understand this. I know there's a lot of confusion. So I wanted to give the Warren County Health District's phone number and also direct them to the website for more information on the vaccine rollout here in our community. So the Warren County Health District is controlling that rollout. Their number is 695-1228, 695-1228. And you can also find them at warrenchd.com. So Warren, as in Warren County, chd.com. Please feel free to contact them directly. The information currently available says that their schedule is filled for this week. Any vaccines that they have been allotted, and they're hoping for a number of vaccines to come in on the 25th. So please call them, try to get some information about where you can find somebody who is providing that vaccine, and just know that the township and the city of Mason can't control that. It's being rolled out from the state through county health districts.
Thank you for that. That's good information. And in the same vein, there is happening right now a national memorial service for all those who have passed away from COVID-19. And they just ask that if you choose to celebrate or not celebrate, but choose to participate in the memorial service, you can place a candle in your front window. Be careful, don't burn anything down, please. And that's just one, if anyone's listening wants to participate tonight. So, okay. With that, I will make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
You got a motion by Ms. Malhotra and a second by Mr. Siciliano to adjourn at 5:46 PM. Ms. Malhotra,
Yes.
Mr. Siciliano,
Yes.
and Ms. Heading.
Yes.
You're adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
Have a great night.
Have a good night.
Thank you.